Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about the cost of achieving an objective. Why do I call it an objective? To be successful in something doesn't mean you become the best or what. Being successful in something means you manage to achieve an objective which you have set, which means you work to the end. If you have set an objective and you have not managed to achieve it, whether you have 10 million, whether you have something, whether you have nothing, whether you have excuses, whether what, if you have not managed to achieve an objective, you are not successful. For you to be successful, you have to work onto something up to completion. What do I mean? Success comes with its cost. Time. You wake up every day, you dedicate your time. You have to think. You have to sacrifice some things to forgo for you to achieve the objectives which you have set in your life. Success comes with its cost. For example, if you are in school, you become the best student, you pay the cost. Maybe you are not sleeping like other students. If you are a successful businessman or a successful entrepreneur, you might pay the cost because your competitors are on your neck. Everyone wants to outdo you in what you are doing. Sometimes being successful in life, you may have to pay the cost. You may even lack people to talk with, even people to storytell with, because everyone feels like you know more, or maybe you're not in a position to hold a meaningful conversation with them because you are more successful than them. So being successful has its advantages and its disadvantages. But being ready to pay the cost of success is something one should be prepared for. Making small achievement might even cost you your friends and your family. Some of your friends may not be even able to greet you. Some of your family members can run away from you, or they can point hands at you. But you should not give up in what you're doing, because you being in a position to achieve your objective does not mean you are successful. You are just but a mirror for others to what they are able to achieve, which they have not been able to achieve. So you are like a threat. Those are some of the costs one may pay for being successful in life. But at the same time, you can be a positive mirror to the society. By being successful, you encourage other people in the community to follow your roots, so they are also able to achieve what you have been able to achieve. Breaking the barrier, achieving the impossible. Think of someone like the great marathon runner. The great marathon runner is called the Kalenjin guy, who said man doesn't have a limit. He has motivated everyone to go and run. Everyone wants to be like him. So there are high chances in the next coming decades, someone will bypass its set record. That is possible. And that's how invention and innovation happens in business, in society, culture, in everything we interact with every day. Even in science, if you have managed to solve a formula up to some point, you leave a note saying, da, after considering all the possibilities based on the probabilities which are attached to these tasks. Up to this point, my formula has made me to come into this conclusion. The next person who will be reading your documentation may be in a position to bypass your last full stop. They will have it invented. So we should know the cost of success. Success has got its cost. And sometimes we may not be able be prepared to pay for the cost. But that doesn't mean we are failures.